action. Respect what's something yours and not given away. Maybe you should go to shout and show support to them you know. And when they say it's fun, we'll bring back respect that you ripped off.
And ladies and gentlemen, time for the main event here as we broke down the card for Tribute to the Troops. Obviously, big implications here in this main event going into it, Philip.
Yeah, absolutely. And the Money Gang coming down the aisle, having the opportunity here to send a message to their opponents. The two men set to battle for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. And this is very important because one half of the Money Gang, Ed Gucci right there, he has the money in the bank. He can easily insert himself in the title picture at any time he wants.
Yeah, and I've said this before. I feel like this is a reoccurring theme here. We saw it even with him winning the Money in the Bank briefcase instrumentally there with help from Lewis Rivers. Lewis Rivers has reshaped who Ed Gucci is. Ed Gucci took big steps, in my opinion, in the wrong direction as a part of the 700 block a year ago. But his alignment here in the formation of the Money Gang has made Ed Gucci much more dangerous, that much more dangerous, made him more cerebral. You know, he was under the tutelage of the likes of Big Nasty Bones and Mike Giacchino. When you see a team like this that's on the same page, they are very, very dangerous. And the Money Gang is a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think a lot of people recognize now the Money Gang deserves attention. They have to be. They need people to pay attention. Lewis Rivers is definitely on the right direction. He has definitely put Ed Gucci at a chance to become Money in the Bank. He's now the Money in the Bank, and he could easily become the champion. Jeremy McGlasson, a man who has that same opportunity, he has a chance at Tribute to the Troops when he faces Aether Atomsk for the World Championship. A lot of people wondering, I include myself in that group, Jeremy McGlasson and Aether Atomsk have been, a lot of people wondering, anyone who's history of Jeremy McGlasson is wondering, is the old Jeremy McGlasson in there? McGlasson
this is the type of thing that began as a friendly rivalry between these two. I think there was a little bit of lightheartedness in the original gestures, but when Jeremy realized that Aether, wasn't joking so much about letting go of that title so loosely, that maybe it offended him. Maybe he thought that Aether, he thought, and this could be an understatement here, to take it easy on that first defense. But Aether climbed and clawed and scratched, and you could argue it might have made he fought not only for the championship but for survival even.
Yeah, Aether, he went through everything, and he put everything on his line. He put his own health on the line, the future of his career on the line to become champion, which is why he stands here today as World Heavyweight Champion. But Jeremy McGlasson, maybe he's proud of Aether, maybe he's happy for Aether, but there's got to be a little bit of jealousy there. He's got to feel like he should be in the position that Aether is in right now.
You got to think too, maybe Jeremy McGlasson knows that he had that opportunity that Ed Gucci has now, that the Money in the Bank might have been an easier path to that third championship reign, and he came up short. He came up short in the end. And now again, as you see the look there in his eye, what is going through his mind? Does he realize that it's going to take more to win that third title than he thought previously?
Yeah, absolutely. Here we go. This one's officially begun here. We're starting things off with Lewis Rivers and Jerry McGlasson.
ropes. Drop down here. Ducks under, but Jeremy counters the clothesline quickly. Jeremy here. And, oh, another clothesline already getting fired up here.
Yeah, absolutely. Not the first time we're seeing this here. We saw this a few weeks back. And now we got this again. Jeremy, Tim Lewis in the ropes collision. But big clothesline by Jeremy McGlasson. Jeremy trying to prove a point here. Lewis Rivers still in this though. Folks, this has actually just begun. It's going to take a lot to put Lewis Rivers down for the count.
Quickly into the turnbuckle here. Might see some early teamwork. Showing that Aether and Jeremy still able to put their current differences aside, being the championship here, and try to get a victory for the both of them. Oh!
Yeah, things are looking good right now, on the same page. You know, tag team maneuvers there. Things are looking good. Tonight, these guys are tag team partners. But the fact remains, come tribute to the troops, it's champion versus challenger. And that you know that is weighing in the back of the mind of Jerry McGlasson. Jerry McGlasson get through tonight and put off tribute to the troops and worry about that at tribute to the troops. Or are those that's going to come to the forefront?
Lewis there with a couple of slaps and then a forearm as he kips off. Lewis Rivers is very athletic himself. You know, I think with Ed Gucci being Money in the Bank, Lewis Rivers gets overlooked a lot here. Lewis Rivers, who in recent matches has taken a loss to Aether one-on-one, and then in Smackdown just a couple of weeks ago took the pinfall in the tag team main event there to Aether as well. Lewis here looking to use his strength. Oh my!
Yeah, I think a lot of people, you look at Ed Gucci, obviously he's got the money in the bank. He has a chance to, some would argue, an almost guarantee to become World Heavyweight Champion here in ECW. Lewis Rivers, he doesn't have that. But Lewis Rivers, I believe one day he could be a World Heavyweight Champion.
You have to wonder, Lewis Rivers, he has talked about these plans that he's had in motion ever since coming into ECW. Becoming NXT champion didn't go the way that he thought. And now, ever since the Money Gang, things have changed for him. You know, it seemed like he was okay with not becoming NXT champion because he, I guess you could say, bought his way into Raw. And oh my, what is this? No! Oh! And Aether with a very dangerous history of leg injuries here. Ed Gucci knowing that. Yeah, but as Lewis Rivers, my point back to this, as he's focusing on the leg there again, you know, you have to wonder. Lewis Rivers is probably one of the most intelligent men on the roster right now. What is his game? He's never really came out forward with it and said, what does Lewis Rivers want?
I mean, it could be several things. Certainly the Money Gang, I mean, it's in the name. These guys love wealth, they love money, and certainly if he could assist his friend Ed Gucci into becoming World Heavyweight Champion, there's a lot of money, a lot of fame that comes with that, and being next to the World Champion. But I think you raise a good point. You know, it's great to see that he's helping out Ed Gucci regardless of the means that they go about to do it. But what is Lewis Rivers' individual goal? I believe one day we're going to find out that answer.
Right now, the goal pretty clear. The Money Gang is taking apart the champion here. After that shot to the leg, Aether has not been the same in this matchup. Ed Gucci misses there. Oh, Lewis Rivers there off the recovery.
See, this is what helps having a guy like Lewis Rivers by your side. Ed Gucci, he went to go take down the champion, wasn't able to hit that kick, but Lewis Rivers saw the Aether Atomsk coming and was able to help out. And now look at this.
Oh, that will definitely take it out of Aether here. I would say he needs to make a tag, but he's in no position to. He's at the mercy of the Money Gang over here. Oh my goodness.
And, you know, this is the goal here. Obviously, we don't know who's going to walk out and tribute to the troops with the World Heavyweight Championship. It could be the champion Aether Atomsk. It could be the challenger Jeremy McGlasson. And certainly, if these guys, the Money Gang, can go and injure one of these guys whoever may be the champion at the end of that night, that bodes well for Ed Gucci if he decides that's his night to cash in.
I really have to believe that Lewis Rivers is the one doing most of the planning here, that he knows when it's going to be the best opportunity to strike. And I'm afraid for Aether or Jeremy here, it doesn't matter really that when the time comes that the Money Gang, they're biding their time and they're going to succeed. I don't want to give them that much credit, but again, Lewis is very cerebral and Gucci is very dangerous. And when you put these two together, you have a very, very dangerous battle.
Certainly, it's an easy bet to make. Hey, go ask the Raging Scorpions how they've been dealing with the Money Gang. They know it all too well. Aether knows it. Jeremy knows it. They have to worry about this because it's a very real possibility.
Gucci might be looking to put the exclamation point on this statement. No. Aether able to get out of the way of that. Fighting back here. Oh, nice knee strike there. World champion here trying to put something together. Using his momentum and his weight against him. There's a kick to the chest.
The champion is fired up now. Look at the fans on their feet for the ECW World Heavyweight Champion.
The moonsault from the corner. And a 2 count. The history here between Aether and Ed Gucci is so distinct between these two men. These guys have a very tainted, long history throughout the last season of El Royal Championship Wrestling. And it just continues to ride itself here as Aether off the ropes and through the ropes.
Unbelievable there by the ECW champion, Aether Atomsk. That is why the man is the champion. Look
C4 on the outside of the ring. It took a lot to connect with that, but it did a lot more damage to Gucci, it looks like.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, Aether, he has to get Gucci in the ring, which is no easy feat, folks. Aether, smaller individual like Gucci, obviously much bigger than the champion. But he was able to get him in. Now Aether waiting, plotting here.
Speaking of plotting, Lewis Rivers, he grabbed the leg. He could have done some serious damage from that position, but look who takes advantage of this.
There's that modified backbreaker. And now an opportunity to turn this one around. Oh man, down goes Aether Atomsk.
I have to make a point here that you saw the frustration there from that angle on Jeremy McGlasson's face wanting the tag. Since Jeremy has tagged out, it has been all Money Gang, it seems like.
It has. Certainly has. And look, the Money Gang knows that they've been in several tag team matches now. They know what they got to do. And they're trying to pick apart the ECW World Heavyweight Champion right now. And look at this.
Oh, look at the power. Oh my. You see that from them before on Raw. Oh, if Jeremy wasn't there, that would have been over with. This match continuing to break down. Jeremy McGlasson now being cleaned out after trying to get involved. And Lewis Rivers is back in and fresh again. Aether, not so much here, at the mercy of the Money Gang once more. Float over into a DDT.
Look at the swagger there from Lewis Rivers.
What's he got in mind here? Oh no! Oh my goodness, that was vicious.
Lewis now, what does he got in mind?
Snap brainbuster into a cover. 2 count here. Jeremy trying to get the fans behind Aether, and he gets a shoulder up.
This would be huge if Lewis Rivers would be able to get the job done and pin the ECW World Heavyweight Champion. What message do you think that sends? Lewis now thrown in the strikes to Aether.
Aether able to reverse there to the outside. Oh, Lewis getting this. Comes in for the knee, lost his footing on the landing there as Aether got out of the way of that. Aether double springboard and catches him with a high leg lariat. Does some more damage to himself here as he rolls out to recover. This match, Philip, you can see the effects on Aether. He's been in there the longest of any of these 4 men, and what a moonsault there.
He touched his toes. Is that enough? No.
Aether going deep there to connect with that moonsault, putting a lot on the line. Strikes here. Trying to create some opportunity for himself. Puts him to the ropes. Oh, look at athleticism here from the world champion, and he kips up.
Aether right now, what he's got to do is he's got to tag out. He's been in here for a long time. He's got to tag out to Jeremy McGlasson and try and get some rest here.
Absolutely. He's showing his heart here, showing why he's the champion. But again, Lewis just turning things around. It's got to be the size of it, and he just collapsed there. Those strikes just knocked him off of his feet. Lewis was right back on the assault here. The ropes might be the only thing holding him up at this point. Shoulder block. Nobody home. Aether firing back again.
Aether now, he's got a chance to capitalize, a chance to turn this one around. I don't know if I'd be with my opponent to that corner, but oh!
Lewis out of the way of that handspring elbow strike. Cross there again. Thinking this time, oh, what a clothesline. Just cut him off as soon as he rebounded there. And I think you made the good point there. He's in the wrong corner. And Gucci getting involved. Turning his back on Lewis Rivers, not a good idea.
Pretty good for him. He could have made the tag, Jeremy McGlasson.
No! To the leg! This might be the curtain call for the champion. He's already taken one of those. Wait a second! But wait a second! He barely had the upper body strength, but he was able to do it. And look at Jeremy firing up here. And Gucci back up, and there's a clothesline.
Oh man, again, Jeremy McGlasson, the freshman of this matchup. Here he's fired up and ready to go.
Up. And the fire is here. Death Valley driver connects. Oh, he's going to work now. He knows what he has to do. He's the only man in the ring with Gucci and taking out Lewis Rivers.
He understands if he wants to try and beat Gucci, he has to eliminate Lewis. And now, look at this from the top.
Big elbow drop into the cover. Aether slowly recovering his leg. Has got to be killing him. There's a 2 count there on Ed Gucci.
You gotta wonder. I think that's going to be what people are going to be talking about when this match is over. How much damage was done to the leg of Aether Atomsk?
Again, you gotta know, Jeremy McGlasson knows the history of Aether Atomsk. He knows where he's the weakest at. And although they're on the same side of the ring here tonight, that's not going to be the case when it comes time for tribute to the troops. Jeremy popping back up here from that clothesline. Goofy out of the way there, big clothesline of his own. Oh! In the corner, another big strike there. Hitting the ropes. Jeremy, what? Oh, rebounds. Oh! Off the rebound.
Lewis coming in to break it up. That was unbelievable there by McGlasson.
Oh, ripcord knee. Wait a second. He's got Lewis.
Oh, German suplex. He's still got a hold of him.
And another Eastern Lariat connects again. Both members of the Money Gang. Jeremy has got to capitalize here. This is his opportunity.
Jeremy's got a chance to put this one away. And this will be huge if he's able to walk out of here and get the victory for his team heading into tribute to the troops.
Oh, I've been looking for the Kingslayer there. Gucci has felt it before, knew what they expected. Big boot to the number 1 contender here, knocking him to the floor. What? Oh no! What is Gucci do? Come on, man!
You don't got to do this, man. Just enough damage has been done. Keep it in the ring, please.
This announce table, I don't think it can support the weight of either of these men right now. What is he thinking here? No, yeah, I'm talking, Gucci. I'm talking to you, but this is uncalled for. This is entirely too far.
No. Come on, you please don't do this. Please don't.
No, I'm not getting out of here. This is too close.
Oh my God.
Did you see this again? The replay here is finding my headset in the rubble of this table for a second time. That incredible clothesline there.
That was unbelievable there by McGlasson. I thought that the stunning clothesline was going to be enough. Not the case.
Look at this melee that ensues. Down goes Aether, but Jeremy right here to take out Lewis Rivers with another clothesline. But here's what just transpired following all of this. We'll see it here, I believe, on the next replay. Ed Gucci with a crucifix, Black Thunder sit-out powerbomb here, just crushing Jeremy with the table. And oh, come on! Oh, the referee not seeing it.
Well, this is the thing about the Money Gang. These guys are so talented. They're so good. But the tricks that these guys use, the cheap shots that they take, is just disgusting. To do that, you don't need to do that. You guys have shown how dominant you are here tonight, and to go low on the champion, it's gross.
Yeah, absolutely, and this is what they do. They know exactly what they're doing. This is all calculated. Obviously, isolating Aether here. Jeremy McGlasson is out right here at our feet, and Aether isn't even the legal man. No, paid in full to the World Heavyweight Champion.
It may not be the legal man, but it's going to do a damage.
Oh my, and the referee's count continuing here.
Look at the scene here, folks. The Money Gang has the champion and the challenger for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship match, Tribute to Truth, both laid out in the ring and out right in front of us.
Ed Gucci here just showing up, and Jeremy hasn't moved. He's out. He's not. I mean, he looks like he's breathing, but he's not moving. He's unresponsive. As I say that, he's starting to barely come to here. Referee's count continuing, nearing closer to that 10 count. I think Gucci's just gonna let it happen. He's already declared himself the winner here.
Money Gang doesn't care how they get the victory. They just want the victory.
Jeremy up to a knee finally. As he gets done right at the 9 count here.
He's back in the ring, but you gotta wonder how much he has left.
Oh, he went for the clothesline. All he had there, all the strength he had to connect with that Eastern lariat, and he got countered. You can see how slow he rotated there to try to connect with. Oh, Gucci going to the middle rope here. Oh my.
Look at that massive superplex there.
Yeah, I think after getting put through that announce table, it did so much damage to the back, the neck. And what is this? Is Ed Gucci? Oh, look at this, just talking trash as he's got him in their corner again. Aether laid out from their finishing move, the paid in full. Oh, this is one thing for Jeremy McGlasson as well. Another win. Oh,
there's no getting up from that.
There's no help. Aether is out cold. Lewis Rivers is going to collect the debt here tonight.
Wow. Lewis Rivers pinning the #1 contender for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. And you looking to see what the Money Gang has done here tonight, here on Smackdown, taking it to the champion and the challenger before they meet it at Tribute to the Troops. I mean, the way they did it, it's gross, quite frankly, but they did it. And then we're ending SmackDown here tonight with the Money Gang standing tall.
And this is exactly what I was saying earlier. This is just a prime example of how dangerous these two men are when they are together like this. When they put a plan into motion. We saw it at Payback with the Raging Scorpions.
It shows apart the dumb, you